All right. All right, guys. So just like I said, my name is Max Garza III. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. I'll be your trainer tonight. As you know, guys, traffic and conversions are the lifeblood of any business, whether it's traditional brick and mortar or online business. Now, the sales process, the psychology of sales is very simple. Obviously, you have to put your message in front of somebody before they can say yes or no, or even be perplexed by the idea, right? But the thing is, many companies, whether they're traditional brick and mortar or online, they have no training set up for you. This is why many of us as entrepreneurs go from company to company to company to company, because look, we have an entrepreneurial spirit, right? We don't give up. We keep moving along until somebody sees our greatness and says, you know what, if you just polish some of your skills, learned a little bit of marketing, guess what? You can go out and make a ton of money online because, one, you don't give up, and two, you're not scared to talk to people. So, guys, for those of you that have gone from business to business just because, you know, nobody's ever stuck because there's no training, that ends tonight. Every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time and every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. You see, while other people are fun, we're over here trying to change our family's finance, our own family's financial futures, the financial futures of others, right? I tell people all the time, it's not about how many commas are on your check that counts. It's how many commas can you put on other people's checks. So tonight, guys, please pull up a notepad. Please pull up some pens. You got to drink a cup of coffee. If you got to drink, you know, some green tea, get something to get you in the right state of mind. Because ultimately, guys, you're going to start learning how to market, start learning how to brand yourself and say. So before we get started, I want to make sure that everybody, let me just see in the chat if you have your brand set up. We've been doing a lot of brand training, YouTube training, but let me see a show of hands. Obviously, you know, hands, when I say hands, let me see how many people have set up their brand. Alan does. Okay, who else? Who else has set up their brand? Ronald, yes, awesome. Joanne, I do, perfect. Rachel Scott, I have, good. DJ, yes. Wesley, James in Vegas, yes. And that way we know who's, I can know how to structure this training. Your brand setup, it's okay, because you learn how to do all that. Not Matthews, yes. Let me ask, who has not set up their brand? So in the chat box, the reason why I want to know who has and who hasn't, so that I can help you all, and that was training, not every other company that they're working. So let me see, who has not? DJ, have you set up your brand? Debbie Knight, David Hancock, have you all set up a brand or a YouTube channel? Felix? I'm just going through some names that I haven't worked with directly yet. So let me see. David Hancock, have you set up your brand? Type yes or no in the chat box, please. Debbie Knight, DJ, Felix, Lee, Lily, Linda Coleman. I know Mike has set his up. I know Rachel has. Roger has. Ronald Price has. Wesley has. So basically, guys, I just need to know if David, Debbie, DJ, and Felix, have y'all set up your brand? Go ahead and type something in the chat box. And remember, guys, this is an interactive training. So if you can't interact with me, what makes you think you're going to be able to interact with complete strangers in the future when you're generating leads? So a lot of our training, we call people to role play. You know, obviously you're gonna learn how to handle people, not just on the phone, but also person to person, face to face. All right, so lead blog, Eagle Sword, Lincoln, no, Felix, no, perfect. Not, no worries. YouTube, yes. DJ, good job, DJ. Lily, yes. Boom. Look at that. Look at that name right there, guys. So it says, I set up YouTube channel, part-time work, full-time pay. There you just started one up. Jay, perfect. Jesse, yes. Linda Coleman, no. It's okay, Linda. Felix, not sure what you're talking about. Okay, no worries. I just said YouTube. I'm DJ, perfect. AKA Deborah. I like Deborah. All right, guys. So let me open up the screen. All right, can everybody see my screen, guys? Can everybody see this page right here? It says ASW and SLA Marketing Training 2016, generate traffic, brand yourself, and help others. Yes, 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 yes. Anybody having issues? Everybody see the screen? So obviously tonight, many of you that were in the group when we did the poll were saying, hey, look, traffic is very valuable. And it really is, guys. So I'm working on this doc. Obviously, that is participating in this training. You're going to get a copy of this. Obviously, when I finish it, I'm still working on it. But ultimately, remember, guys, just like this picture says, every accomplishment begins with a decision to try. It's not that you have a traffic problem. The problem is that you don't have a system in place, the consistency, because let's be honest, many of us, we get started and then we get kind of distracted. I mean, I know when I first got started, I was so, it's like I had ADD, right? I was like ignorance on fire. But what I realized was it wasn't necessarily that I had a traffic problem. There's plenty of people out there looking to make money from home. There's plenty of people out there looking to buy your product or try your service. The problem was it didn't have a system in place, number one. Number two, and you have to be God honest with yourself if you want to marketer, guys. So remember, it wasn't necessarily that I personally had a traffic problem. I had a system problem. I didn't have any tools in place, right? I had a consistency problem, and then I had a support problem because my upline basically said, hey, here's your replicated site, here's the match. So you put those three things together, guys, it's kind of like a perfect storm for not having success, right? So as I started learning how to market at a higher level, what I realized was that the traditional business world was no different than the online business world. What I mean by that, guys, is I come from the sales industry. So, you know, I've been in sales all my life, the restaurant industry. I've opened up restaurants, owned restaurants. But what I realized was, you know, in traditional brick and mortar business, like in my energy business, we do a sales process training every single day where the brokers have to stand in front of each other and practice doing, you know, when somebody gives you, as an example, some resistance, right? They'll give you like, they'll say, well, I don't know who your company is, right? And our brokers have to go through that resistance with a rebuttal, right? And they have to kind of get back. And what I realized, I had like that aha moment. I was like, hey, what about if we train people to not only just brand themselves and generate traffic, but also once they start getting those leads, just like we do it in the traditional business world, what about if we started teaching sales process? And all of a sudden, guys, I started having more success in every business I joined. Literally to the point where in my last business I had 450,000 agents, and they were crushing it. Literally, we're putting, because we turned it into an actual business. But when people join another business, because we had a system in place where they no longer had to try and figure out, because a lot of people don't like talking, you know, on the phone doing a 30-minute or an hour presentation. That's why you find people the talent, right, guys? And then what I realized also after that, guys, was that the more you train people, like internalize the information and taught their people, you had massive duplication occurring. So literally, guys, there is a science to how you win in any business, especially online. Why? Because literally 1/3 of the people out there are fired up and they want to join your opportunity. They want to join, or they want to buy your product, try your service. I mean, 1/3 of them are just excited, right? They're impulsive people out there, guys. They're just going to tell you, no matter 10 platinum packages and 5 digital business cards, I'm not doing it. Why? This is just the way people are. They're sour, and we don't care. Don't worry about the negative people, guys. Don't let them drain your positive energy. You just work. I tell you all the time, you work with people that literally are eagles. Why? We don't care about pigeons. We don't care about all the people that gossip. We don't care about all the people that are negative. In fact, stop dealing with those people. They're wasting your talent, right? So now, guys, let's talk about the ASW and SLA traffic generation, step one. So obviously, the first step in order to generate traffic is to find your niche. Now, many of you guys, you represent different companies, right? And if you don't, you should, because you should always diversify your income. It's kind of like, you know, my financial services insurance company. We don't have clients, or we teach our clients not to just put all their eggs in one basket. As an example, don't put all your money into Caterpillar. Don't put all your money into Apple. That's just too risky, right? So what's the difference between people that invest in the stock market and you? I mean, you should have the same kind of diversity. You know what I mean? But it starts with getting good at one thing, marketing, making money in a company, and then you diversify. Owning 3 or 4 companies, but you have no marketing skills set, you're just going to donate money. So find your niche, right? I don't care if you sell coffee. I don't care if you sell skincare, travel, financial services. Find your niche. What are the products you offer? Who are the people that will be buying these products? Doing this will help you to know how to put all other steps in place. If you are in a wellness or weight loss MLM company, you know that people with health issues or people who want to lose weight will be the ones who you want to target. So basically, guys, right now, step one, I want you to write this down. Figure out what your niche is, okay? Figure out what your niche is. Figure out all the companies in place. Figure it all out. You have to have a game plan. You have to frame a criminal way to you to make money, guys. And problem, support problem. Okay. Okay. So remember, figure out into number one. Felix had a question. What is branding? Great question, Felix. Branding is where you set yourself apart from every other company out there. In other words, when you go to my YouTube channel, can everybody see my screen? Can everybody see? Type yes in the chat. Oh, Felix, yes. Okay. Felix, this is especially for you. So when you go to my YouTube channel, brother, you see make 6 figures with no college degree. And don't mind my sister. I know she's chubby. I'm trying to get her to lose weight, and one day she'll get there. And don't hold it against me. But literally, right here, do you see ASW on there, guys? Somebody type in the chat box. Do you see ASW? Do you see any company in general, any part of my YouTube channel? Right? No. Why? I'm not going to pigeonhole myself into one company, one product, or one service. I'm a brand. Guys, you now are not a businessman. You now are not a businesswoman. You are a brand, just like Apple, just like Under Armour, just like Caterpillar, just like Facebook. You now are the brand. And literally, I want you to, every day that you wake up, write this note, please, because I want you to have a mentality of a life. You wake up, I want you to tell yourself that you are the CEO of your own $1 million global business. Write that down, because literally, guys, if you change your mindset, you don't even understand how many people you can. Morning, you tell yourself, I am the CEO of a $1 million business, multi-million-dollar business. I'm going to throw that in there, because many of you are going to be highly successful in the future. But you see, guys, if I go to my channel, right, I mean, ultimately, look, in this channel, if I go to videos, I just want you to see something so you understand how powerful branding is. I represent a gamut of companies, right? A ton of companies. Now, I do everything from nutritional products to financial services to apps to automation, right? Mass planner, skincare. I mean, you name it, guys, I do it. Why? Diversified in my money-making skills. But what I'm going to tell you is, do you see literally how diversified my YouTube channel is. I'm giving people options. I mean, you even see some of my other companies that are, you know, I own a solar company too, app development, you name it, I do it. I make money doing all kinds of different things. Guys, learn one thing. The average has 7 income streams coming in. If one of them dries up, it doesn't matter because you still have 6. Imagine the people that only have 1 income stream, like a job, like a 9 to 5. They get fired, guess what? They're struggling, right? So this is why we teach you to diversify your income, but we teach you to brand yourself, right? Brand yourself. So guys, I don't care what brand you pick, as long as you like it and it resonates with you and it doesn't tie you into just one company. Literally, you know, I talked to a bunch of people today about branding because people had questions. And as an example, Elena, type in your brand on the chat box so people can see it. Elena's got an awesome brand. Let me see what she types it. Let me see if she's. Miss Elena.
But without a boss.
6. All right, guys. So, Elena, ASW MasterCard. Elena does not make money with, literally, she also represents other companies, but you don't see that. So why is that powerful? Because now, let's services a nutritional company. So now because you're giving people options under your umbrella, now you can do what? Diversify your income and get more people to join your businesses. Now imagine, guys, today I had 15 people join my travel business, right? And I tell people, all I'm doing is marketing just the way I teach y'all to market. They come to my traffic, right? I generate traffic through my YouTube channel. I mean, look at this, guys. I just started this brand, and I have 53,729 views. I have 123 subscribers. I mean, literally, guys, as you start your brand and as you brand yourself, because look, many of us, what we've done in the past is we've had 3 YouTube channels, 4 Facebook pages. I mean, I admit it, I was one of those people before I went to a bunch of training courses. Self-development is very important, guys, but ultimately now you're starting to see the brand, right? And then ultimately when you start your brand, check this out. So here is my Facebook page. Can everybody see the Facebook page? This is my fan page. Look at this. The name of my fan page is Make 6 Figures with No College Degree. Now again, you'll see all kinds of things on my fan page. I do a lot of motivation. Obviously there's my travel company, updates, you name it. I generate content, guys. Why? Because there are so many people that are viewing my fan page on a daily basis, and you never know what's gonna resonate with them. I mean, look at this. But imagine that I was only doing the ASW MasterCard, right? Imagine that I was just doing the ASW MasterCard, and let's say that my name was Make 6 Figures with ASW MasterCard. Well, now, if that were the case, why would I, look at this, why would I have things like travel, right? Like apps. It just would, I would confuse people, right? Literally, they would be like, well, I thought this was a MasterCard program. Why is there travel? Why is there skincare? Why, you know, so literally, this is why we teach you to brand yourself on Facebook. Felix, this is for you, brother. When you brand yourself with a fan page, right, then you're going to write this down. You're going to lock down your Gmail email. That, or you're going to get a web domain. Either or, it doesn't matter. If you can't get the Gmail email, then you can go to GoDaddy and spend like $2.99 or $4.99, $4.99 and buy a domain. And then you can attach, as an example, Felix at makeatonofmoneywithfelix.com, right? Just an example. But if you need help with those strategies, I can also help you with that. So now, does everybody understand why we brand ourselves? I mean, in the chat box, does anybody have any questions on branding? Now you see, look, we show you how to brand yourself on Facebook. We show you how to brand on YouTube, so you can generate, literally, you can generate traffic of people. No more chasing your cousins. No more chasing your mom and dad. No more chasing people that are making. You know what I mean? Does everybody get that? Let me ask a quick question. Would you rather chase your family members over and over knowing that they're not going to join your business, or have people that are interested call you? Let me see in the chat box, who would rather have people that are not interested, or people that want people that are hungry to make money? Have people interested, right? Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, that's a no-brainer. People are hungry, Miss Linda Coleman. Interested, right? It just makes more sense, guys. Why? These people need a financial blessing. They need financial abundance. And now you're giving them the mojo they need to believe in themselves. Remember, a lot of times on my webinars, you hear me say we're in the human empowerment business. That's the absolute truth. But not only are we in the human empowerment business, we're in the business of being consistent. Write that down. We are in the business of human empowerment, but we're also in the business of being consistent. Because too many of y'all tonight, I'm going to tell you some things. Two of them are, I just want you to understand two things tonight: consistency and follow-up. Because I'm going to teach you how to get traffic. That's easy. I can teach anybody how to generate traffic. But I cannot teach you, because I can't hold you by the hand, to be consistent. And I cannot hold you by the hand each and every day when you're generating leads and make you follow up with people. Those are the only two things, guys, that I cannot do for you. I can't make you be consistent, and I cannot make you follow up with people. That's on you. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand those two principles? And why they're so financial abundance. All right. So now that we've gone through step one, all right, guys, now it's time to create content. You simply cannot rely on any web company gave to you. Remember, guys, I always tell y'all, replicated sites are garbage. They don't even index on SEO. This is why we teach you to create brands on Facebook, channels on YouTube, and then buy a domain so that the domain can index on search engines. So now you want to create a blog that's targeted to your niche. I'm going to talk about blogging because many of you are good with writing. So I'm going to talk about a bunch of different things. I'm going to give you a bunch of ideas, and then you figure out what you want to do, right? So you want to create a blog that's targeted to your niche. Use this blog to answer questions that is in your niche, solve problems with problems your target market has, and bring value all according to what your niche is you decide in step one. Now, the more often and more content you create, this will increase your traffic. So keeping consistent, and let me highlight this, because literally, remember, I want y'all to understand it's about being consistent. Type it in red. Kind of like bulls. When bulls see reds, they go crazy, right? I want y'all to be like some crazy marketing bulls. With your content creation is important. Writing one post that hypes your company like most bloggers do will give you no results, so use the blog to give massive value and help those who need your products or opportunity. Now, guys, blogging is one way to generate traffic because, again, if you're consistently giving value, as an example, let's say that you do represent a brand about making money, and you're always showing people how to generate traffic, how to handle objections, literally what's the value of your company, of your product. People will find you, right? And because you're providing that value in that niche, you're going to generate a lot of traffic. So check out what Napoleon Hill said. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Remember, guys, many of you have been so close to winning financially. But life smacked you right in the front, rainbows and sherbet and turtles. And guess what? You were on the precipice of literally having your breakthrough, but just something happened. Guys, don't give up. I mean, everything that has happened in your life up to this point is written. It's a book that you got to forget about. I was talking to a gentleman tonight, and he was telling me, how, I'm not going to say his name, but he literally was telling me how, he's had a bad taste marketing online because People have made empty promises. They told them that they're going to help them, et cetera, et cetera. But I asked him one question. Hey, did they teach you how to market? He said, no. They said they do it for me. I said, never, ever, ever put your business in other people's hands that way, because they won't build it like you. They don't know what your why is, right? They don't know how powerful your why is. Guys, if you don't even know it every day, if literally you want to retire your husband or your wife, write it down every day. Let it resonate with you. Put it in the bathroom. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in your car. Let it resonate with you so it eats at you every single day. Because I tell people, look, guys, if you market for 1 hour a day, that's 7 hours out of your week. If you market for 2 hours a day, that's 14 hours out of your week. You're telling me that if, let's say, you wanted to retire your husband or your wife, that you wouldn't invest 7 hours a week, that you would not invest 14 hours a week. If you had the system in place, right? Like, think about it. The system in place, the marketing tools, the support, and then, again, it's on you to be what? Consistent follow-up. But you're telling me that 7 to 14 hours, that you can't do that to retire your husband or wife if that's your why. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you need to hear, guys, because literally if your why is important to you, if it's that important to you, maybe you want to help your church. Maybe you want to help start a scholarship fund. Maybe you want to help your mom and dad. I mean, there can be so many. I don't know what your why is, but you got to understand what your why is. It's not on me. Don't tell me what your why is. I got my own why. But I want you to realize that your why is more powerful than anything. Why? Because if you see that all day long and it eats at you, right? Knowing that you have the power, you're great already. You're like an unpolished diamond. But literally, the only things you really need right now are to understand that just because it's past doesn't mean you're going to fail in the future, guys. So let's talk about tip number 3. So by adding videos to your content, you can increase your MLM traffic in several ways. First off, you can also get traffic from YouTube or the other sites you upload your videos to. Now, second, it really increases your rankings in the search engines, helping you get more of the autopilot type traffic from the search engines. It's best when you create your own videos. Using just a simple webcam or smartphone, you can record yourself sharing the information of the blog content. We call it a vlog, a V-L-O-G now. Many people will just watch the video and determine to themselves if they read the entire page. This also keeps people on your site longer. Helping bounce rates. Videos also can be slideshows giving bullets of information. Many people use these if they are or use animated videos they build. Now, you can also promote your video on YouTube, on your YouTube channel in the same ways as the content or blog itself. Now, plus, you can run paid ads on other social media sites to increase the views and rankings of your videos. The sky is the limit when you begin adding videos to your blog posts. Again, if you want to do a blog, guys, you can add video, or you can just start a YouTube channel. Now, again, many of you were asking about blogs, so what I'm going to tell you right now is whether you run a blog or not, you can be successful, but you got to create content that has value. And then you got to create YouTube channel to generate traffic, get eyeballs on your content. As an example, let me show you why this is so valuable. Okay, I'm going to go to home, right? I'm just going to go to home. Let's say that I was on YouTube today, just an example. And I did a search for American Standard wildcard, okay? And I just search it, right? So obviously the first two are what? Ads. I don't pay for ads on YouTube. But look, what are the first couple of videos that are showing up? American Standard Wallet Mastercard pre-launch review 2016, join ASW 2016. Buy, make 6 figures, no college degree. I'm ranking number 1 on YouTube's first page. I'm ranking number 2, but I wanted to show you something. Oh, I'm ranking number 3. Hold on. There's Wendy Nichols. She gets on her training. Check this out. That's me again. Who is that pretty face right there? That's one of my star students right there. That's Miss Elena McDonald. And look at her. She's ranking high on the first page. There I am again. There's Don. I mean, look, guys, I mean, what I teach y'all, I mean, I do everything I teach y'all. Make 6 figures, no college degree. I mean, look at that. That's our VP at the very bottom of the page. I told you, look at Godzilla. Even Godzilla's ranking ahead. Guys, it's just traffic. I'm just teaching you how to generate traffic. I mean, that's why I get so many people that call me every day about ASW because I'm ranking on the first page. Now, I had Joanne talk about keywords. So, guys, keywords are very valuable. As an example, write this down. When you, in fact, hold on. Let me show you how to upload a video. So, real quick, is everybody by a computer? Let me just go into the chat real quick. Who is not by a computer? Or who does not have mobile internet? Is everybody pretty much in front of a computer? Does everybody have mobile internet? So I'm going to show y'all something. Debbie Knight, sort of. I like that. Okay, guys, look. Even if you're not by a computer, it's okay, but just write these notes down. I want you to go to keepbid.com. Can everybody see that on their screen? Keepbid.com. And if you're not by a computer, it's okay. Just write it down. Keepvid.com. So before we talk about keywords, let's talk about how you rip videos off. Because remember, we're trying to teach you a traffic solution with content, right? I want you to realize that this is what I use to rip videos off my YouTube. As an example, let's say first video and put it on my YouTube. I would, for example, and now you can just pause it. It's not a big deal. So, guys, the YouTube channel, literally all we're on the URL and copy it. Just pause that. Go to keepvid.com. See? So I'm going from YouTube, and I'm going to keepvid.com.
Muted.
I'm going to paste that. Remember, and then I went to keepvid.com, paste it. And now I'm just going to click on download. Now when I click on download, does everybody see it gives me like a little snippet of the video? Does everybody see that? Any questions? You see how it asks you what format you want to download it in? So I'm going to choose download MP4, okay? And there we go. Now it's downloading. Guys, that's how you can take, literally tonight, you could set up your Facebook brand, right, your online money-making brand on Facebook. You could set up your Gmail email account. You could even set up your YouTube channel. All these things are very, very easy to do. But you could even start getting videos, even if you just went to my YouTube channel. Let's say you want to make 6 figures with no college degree. Just as an example. So check this out. Let's say you went to my videos, right? Let me just show you something. Because literally, I've been teaching people to generate content and traffic. But I mean, any video that has to do with ASW, straight line apps, if you're in straight line apps, or the conversion pros, guys, you already have the content here. I mean, I've got all the content. All you got to do is now.com, right? Download all the videos, and then just go into YouTube and upload them, right? So now, Joanne was talking about keywords. You know, once you upload a video, as an example, let's say if I took this video right here. valuable because if you know how to use them properly, you can rank higher. And I'm going to give you all my secrets. I want everybody to win. Okay, so as an example, this says ASW MasterCard Global English and Spanish Company Overview 2016, right? So ultimately what you want to do, guys, in your keywords when you're uploading videos, you want to make sure that some of those phrases or those words, those keywords in your title are in the keywords below. And you never want to use more than 10 to about 13 keywords. You don't want to go overboard and do like 50 because you won't rank for anything. So write that down. You never want to put more than 10 to 13 keywords. And I advise 10 to tell you the truth, but some people like the number 13. So 10 to 13, and then some of them have to be what's in your title. As an example, some of my keywords would be ASW MasterCard, ASW MasterCard Review, ASW MasterCard English, American Standard Wallet Spanish Review, right? And then I would, if I want to hyper-focus, like let's say that if I want to build a team in Texas, right? I could put something like American Standard Wallet MasterCard Texas Review. And if I want to get even more hyper-specific, I could do ASW MasterCard Dallas Overview. Why? Because now if people in Dallas are searching, just an example, if people in Dallas are searching for ASW rank really high on their searches. So it just depends on how much you want to hyper-focus, Joanne. And then obviously if you're using keywords properly, you'll rank higher. Does that make sense, Joanne? Yes, awesome. Great question. I mean, that's a good question. Keywords, they're very valuable, but you don't want to go overboard, right? Okay, so now let's talk about step 4. So we're going to talk about emailing. Why? Because if you are part of the conversion pros, you already have, you literally have 16 emails written for you inside of the conversion. Filling your list is one of the best ways to getting revisitors. Revisitor traffic are the ones who are most likely to purchase from you over and over again. This is your real traffic, and the traffic you basically own. So now, as you run ads and create content, be sure to build an email list you can send valuable emails to. Using the conversion pros is the best way to get the most inbox emails to your own traffic. Using their web forms, you can give away free gifts, information in exchange for a name, email address. This is an important piece of collecting email leads. Always have an offer on your blog or any email that shows on every post you create. As your content gets more popular through consistency and advertising, you will see a larger increase on daily opt-ins and email leads. So as an example, guys, we use the conversion pros. That's our automated marketing system. And just so everybody can see what it looks like, let me just show you real quick. So the conversion pros is a little bit forward in your training. Right now I want y'all to understand the branding part, right? I want to understand the YouTube part. And then after that, we'll start talking more about automation tools. But ultimately, if for the pros, I'm going to share a share code for an autoresponder, because many of you right now, you don't even know this, but you literally have everything built for you in your back office. You just have to use share codes. So guys, everything is already written for you. All you have to do, again, the reason why we ask you to brand yourself and to build a YouTube channel is because every strategy we're going to teach you moving forward builds on top of each other. So these automation tools, what they do is they allow you to now get in front of more eyeballs. So I'm going to show you some sales funnels, and then I'm going to show you some autoresponders, just an example. So let's see. This is one we did the other day. I'm still working a little more on this, but Dubs did this. Dubs did this on the training. I'm going to show you some sales funnels that y'all have that literally y'all going to be able to use in your marketing. But check this out. Can everybody see that? How sweet is that? Like literally, and this is already, for those of you that have Conversion Pros, all this stuff's already built for you. It's just a share code away, as an example. Check this one out. Look at that. That's all built for you. In fact, here, let me show you something. Get code. Here's the share code for that one. For those of you that have Conversion Pros, you can put this share code in your back office, and it will create that same that share code I just typed into the chat. You can copy and paste in your back office, and it'll create this sales funnel for you. It's already built. All you have to do is change the contact details, right? So obviously you just change the contact details and assign your autoresponder. Now check out, let me show you, check out this funnel. Get paid every time you swipe your debit and credit card in 2016. So there's social media links, everything. Now obviously you would put your own social media links. We've got all this built for you inside of the Conversion Pros. This is why we tell you, listen to us on the branding, listen to us on the YouTube, and then we tie in all this stuff towards the end. Because we're teaching you how to generate traffic, but we're also teaching you how to handle that traffic. That's what's important, right? Let me see what this credit web one was. Oh yeah, this is a credit. We're still working on this one, but you'll have this in your back office too.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight on this.
Here's one that a lot of people loved the other night in training, one for moms that work from home. Look at that. If you're a mom that works from home and you see this on Craigslist, on Facebook, I mean, you're going to be like, whoa, let me check this out. In fact, here, let me give you the share code for the mom one. And guys, whenever you go click, just so y'all know, when y'all click on Landing Page Builder, at the very bottom, down here where it says share code, that's where you're going to enter your share code. You can preview the page. See? And then if you want to copy it, you just click on copy. I mean, there's no experience needed, guys. We teach you all this stuff because, again, nobody's ever taught you the kind of stuff we're going to teach you. So, guys, use those share codes. Now, let's talk about the autoresponder because, obviously, now that you're going to be generating traffic, you obviously have to stay in contact with them, right? So check this out. When we go to Autoresponder Builder, anybody have any questions on the sales funnels? I mean, does anybody want to use those sales funnels? Because y'all can. I mean, Conversion Pros, boom, you can use those starting tonight. Any questions on the sales funnels, guys? All right, so let me give you the plus profit. Here we go. All right, so look, guys, if I click on, this is the autoresponder right here that I set up for everybody in ASW. I literally wrote 16 emails for y'all. And, here's the share code for this so that y'all can, it can get built in your back office automatically. Voila. So as an example, if I click on email series, look at what y'all get in your back office for y'all. Look at that. And just as an example, let me show you. So let's just say that I wanted the first one, just so you can see what it looks like. So from name, my first name, my email, degree.com. When I put the delay, guys, when I put 0, 0 just means where is it? There it is. Okay. So look, this is the very first email that you have in your autoresponder series. It says first name, that would be the first name of your information into your sales funnel. It says if you're like many people, then you have always dreamed of working from home. Imagine waking up and having a commute of only 10 feet to the office. You could even work in your pajamas if you wanted to. I put a picture of the American Standard Wallet MasterCard in there, right? So then it says thousands and thousands of people across the country are doing just that. They're enjoying more time freedom because they don't have to fight traffic for 2 hours a day. They're spending more time with their family, and they are even earning more money. I represent a company that allows people like you and I to profit by simply recommending the products to others. And then I have a picture of a lady. Guys, remember, people love pictures. We're visual creatures. Look at that. There's a lady with a ton of money. Simply visit my website link, and you can get full information on how everything works and how you can participate. And then look, I even put another call to action. Click here to learn more about massive cash back. I'll contact you soon to answer your questions and see if our company is a fit for you at this time. Thanks, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. And then down here, my first name, last name, my phone number, and my website, which is make6figureswithnocollegedegree.com. So, I mean, look at that, guys. All these are written for you in the back office to the conversion pros. So let's say I go back to email series. I mean, literally, guys, you don't even have to be good at writing emails. We do all that for you, right? But you do have to change the contact details. You do have to change the website link or the YouTube links. Again, this is why we teach you the strategy so that you can generate content, and then it looks like you're sending out the email to them, but you're not. It's the system. And on email 5. So literally it says, hello, first name. Have you ever thought to yourself, I'm not making as much money as I should? We've all done it, and in most cases it's true. Again, lady with money. Ladies and money always work for some odd reason. Quite simply, employers aren't willing to pay what most people are worth. Isn't it about time you did something about it? With our company, you have the potential to earn a couple $100s a month or a couple thousand a week. The sky's the limit. You can start off part-time and build your way into a full-time income. Click through to my website to learn all about our exciting business. And then again, look, I take the pressure off because I say, take a free tour, right? Click here and reserve your MasterCard. I'm sure you'll be pleased with what you see, just as I was. After browsing my website, please contact me with any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them and help you get started. Best regards, again, first name, last name, phone number, and my website. So you see, guys, again, we're trying to teach you how to put all these marketing tools together so that you can literally convert people. Because, look, clicks and traffic they're okay, guys, but technically they're garbage if you think about it. Until somebody converts, that's what pays your bills. Don't forget that. So now you know a little more about why we teach you the things we teach you, and it all starts with the foundational principle of branding yourself, setting yourself apart from everything else, right? So now, ASW and SLA traffic generation, step 5. Social media is perfect for building up your MLM traffic and email list, and every message you send out, instead of trying to use the message as a way to get people to sign up for things and to share tips, strategies, or values. You should always leave a signature at the end of it that includes name, email, phone number, and website. Now, with the website link, people will check you out. They will go to your blog, and some will even opt into an offer you never even had to talk to, basically. So I've seen several email leads come from several different social media websites. Get them on the list and get revisitors. Guys, we're teaching you how to build a list of people that are want to do something from home. People that are sick and tired of every time they get their paycheck every freaking week, they still can't make ends meet. And they're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I love this picture. You are what you think. Guys, your mind is the most put in your body. That thing, if you can change your mentality, you can change anything. You have total control over that. You can change that at the drop of a dime, but it all starts with your mentality. You are what you think. All right, so let's talk about step 6. Creating content for your own website is something we know now we need to do as often as possible. But if you really want to take it up another notch and get even more MLM traffic faster, then try writing more content using this MLM traffic tip below. Write a piece of content on your website or your main blog. Where to go? Then write additional pieces of content, and each piece needs to be ran through the same steps as your main piece of content. Meaning, the video can be the same in all pieces of content. This helps with the video views anyway, and builds. You want to promote the content, you would. The link at the bottom of each to the original content. Pieces. Simply just rewriting new words can help. Here are some more places to help you get more content out for SEO purposes and organic MLM traffic. Guys, what we're talking about here is backlinks. So ultimately, you want to backlink to content because Joanne had a very great question. Hey, you need to talk about keywords, right? Because she wanted to understand keywords a little more. But now, when you want to backlink, when you're putting your information, videos, blog content, when people are interacting with that, sharing, I mean, as the SEOs are spidering information every millisecond. Google, Bing, MSN, Yahoo, you name it, guys. They're spidering all this information, and they're ranking your content. So ultimately, what you want to do is check these websites out real quick. So WordPress. If you want to start a blog, because like many of y'all contacted me today and were asking about blogging, this is why I kind of focus this on blogging, because I had about 7 calls about blogging. You can go to WordPress and set up an original blog and a main website. You can go to Blogger, which is very Google-friendly and ranks well on Google search engines. You can go to IBO Toolbox, and they basically do press releases of only 250 words, and that helps you generate more traffic. MLM Gateway is another one that does business announcements for more traffic and extra advertising. LinkedIn, obviously, is a high authority site that allows you to write content on it. Also great for social marketing traffic. StumbleUpon, you can share your main content on this website. No need for new to be written. Share other content on it as well. And then you have Tumblr. You can use Tumblr to write new content or link to existing content. Now, here's something, guys, that a lot of people do blogs, right? So you can be a guest writer. So you can find as many places as possible where you can write content. If you are accepted, this can really increase your MLM traffic and name. I need to put S, accepted, not accepted. So you can always get a backlink to your blog, to your YouTube channel, to your Facebook fan page. And remember, all that goes into that algorithm, your content online. So now let's talk about step 7. Paid results, paid advertising on the list to use as soon, using social media platforms like Facebook, several repeat buyers by sending them to not know a lot of paid advertising. For running paid advertising, be sure you obtain the Ultimate Facebook Advertising course, and I'll talk to you more about that later. What will teach you to put how to avoid your ad from getting shut down and prevent you from getting your entire page shut down. This basic course is the concept of advertising source. And we'll talk more about that, but I want y'all to get your foundational principles first. I want you to get your branding set up. I want you to get your Gmail email locked down. I want you to get your YouTube channel up and running, right? Then I want you to understand that once you have all that set up and you're consistently providing content, now you're getting eyeballs. Now you're going to get into what? Learning how to handle that traffic, right? Learning how to handle objections, giving them the rebuttals, right? And then we started incorporating automation tools, marketing tools, right? The conversion pros. Want your computer to do it on autopilot for you. And then obviously the digital business card with straight line apps. Guys, look, I've been showing people my digital business card, and people are in awe. They're like, what is this? They see a video, they see my picture, they see a Google map, they see all my social media links, my website. I mean, literally, guys, I've got real estate agents that are asking me if they can put listings on a digital business card. I'm like, of course you can. So the tools we give you not only provide you the ability to convert and to, it's kind of like a shock and awe factor, right? But they also give you the ability to build a secondary income stream, a tertiary income stream. Again, guys, do not listen to people that tell you you should only be in one company. Never would I tell you, hey, yeah, stay in one company. What about if that company closes? What about if that product doesn't come out? Then what do? You have to start all over, right? Let me give you a quick bonus tip. So now you have a basic concept of 7 steps to create your ASW and SLA traffic generation formula. But if you really want to increase this traffic into leads, more income, and more online and organic business signups, watch this training video over and over on my YouTube channel. Make 6 figures with no college degree. Now, by allowing yourself to create professional funnels, opt-in landing pages, and even blogs, you will see a large increase in your email leads. This video shows you a system to use that can help you brand yourself, again, brand yourself, using the most professional tools and offering you the most possible ways to earn commissions on your niche. So guys, literally, again, you don't have a traffic problem. We're going to train you to generate traffic. You have a consistency problem, right? Remember that. And you have a follow-up problem. If you can get past the consistency and follow-up problems, you can literally leverage any company, any product, any service with the marketing that we're going to teach you to win big in 2016 and beyond. So now let me just open up the lines real quick, see if anybody has any questions. All right. So in the chat box, let me open up everybody. If it's not too loud, I'll keep it open, but if it's too loud, then we'll just go into the chat box. All right. Everybody's unmuted.
And but I me and my sister.
All right. Any questions, guys? Anybody have questions, comments, testimonies? What we got? I just needed to say that.
Hey, great presentation, Max. Appreciate all that information.